Right, so let's talk about our trading strategy. You can see the trading view page that's been opened here. It's on your screen. I've got the list of pairs that I trade, and these are also explained in my earlier video. I've kind of arrived upon them. I trade on the daily time frame. That's a personal choice. You can um, choose any time frame as per your liking or what suits you the best. Um, I use a daily time frame as I have a day job, and so I really get around 20 minutes of time, 20 minutes to half an hour time in the non-working hours in the evening where I can spend time on my charts. Right, so here we're looking at the Australian dollar, Canadian dollar, and I will be using only one indicator, the super trend oscillator. The reason for that is that it's got three indicators in one, but more importantly, it gives me all the information that I need. The three pieces of information that I'm looking for are one, when to enter a trade, two, when to exit a trade, and three, when should I be looking at doing any trade management. And I'll come to those are what I mean there. But typically, it's giving me the pieces of information that I need. Right. So how are we going to be uh, trading? Now, let me go back. Let me pick a time at random. Let me go to, let's say, January 2003. Um, and there we go. January 2023. So if we start with the first trade that we would take, so here, this is a good example actually. So you get a sell trade on the 5th of January, so we take that trade. Now, as it goes, on the 12th or the 13th of January, you get a trade in the opposite direction. So what we would do here is that we would take a hedge trade on the opposite direction. The difference being that it's not going to be a 1:1 trade, but a 1:2 trade. So if the sell trade that we'd taken on the 5th of January is, or the 6th of January is, let's say, one lot, the trade that we take on the 13th of January are going to be two lots. So essentially, what we're trying to do is to say that the trade that we'd taken initially, it did not go in our favor. So we will now try to close that trade at break even. So as the trade goes up, um, somewhere around there, the trade would close and you would have broken even. So essentially what we're trying to say is if we are first time right, we make a profit. If we are not first time right, then we work to come out of the trade at a break even or maybe a small profit. So that's essentially what we are trying to do here. Right, so two trades taken and we are at break even. We keep going. Then on the 31st of January, we get a sell trade. We take that trade, we keep going. And when we come to the 3rd of February, you get another long bar, which is saying that it's probably in an oversold position. What I would do here is really take half my profit, put the remaining trade to break even, and put a trailing stop and let it run. So if I had, let's say, taken the trade here, let me put a line there. Adjust that a little bit there, and we come till here. We take half the profit, put a stop loss here at break even, and let it run as a trailing stop. Now, it can happen that you may get stopped out here because the market started going upwards. But if it may just touch us, so we'll be out of the trade, but we would have anyway made a profit. But if it doesn't, then you would be making this profit here as the market goes down. Let's keep going. So then we come here to this buy signal, and we take this buy signal, keep going. The market goes against us. We get a sell signal. We take a 2x sell or a short position. It keeps going. It comes to somewhere there. And we would be breaking even on that, and we will exit the trade. Similarly here, take another buy, market goes against us. Here, when it goes against us, now we take a 2x sell. It again reverses, goes in the other direction, so I will take a 3x. This also doesn't work for us, and here is when I will take a 4x, and when it comes down, it will help me to get out of all these trades at break even. So as you can see, either you're making a profit or you're getting out at break even. You get another buy signal. You take this trade, you go up, and you make a profit. You're out of the trade. You take this sell signal, you make a profit, out of the trade. Profit, again, that's a big profit that you would make there. Profit, and then you arrive upon this one here, this trade, wherein you take a buy signal, then you take a 2x sell signal, 3x buy, 4x sell, and then a 5x buy, and this takes you out of the overall mess that we'd got ourselves into. Sell, then a buy, it breaks even somewhere there. Sell, and then a 2x buy takes us out of the mess. That will be an overall profit. That would be an overall profit. Profit again, profit again. So you get the picture, right, of what we are trying to do here. Now, it's important to note that you must keep a good margin in your account so that when you are taking like 2, 3, 4, 5 trades, you don't get into trouble there. So it is a risky proposition overall, but if you do your trade management well, you should be all right there. So just to reiterate, keep in mind the first trade that we take, if it goes in our favor, we make profit. If it goes against us and we have to hedge it, we are then really looking at coming out of the string of trades at break even. Right, so that's it from me for this week, and I will see you next week. Happy trading, everyone.